basically four-wheel driving isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. It's always on your mind. I've never owned a car that can't go off-road. All my cars have been four-wheel drives because I don't see the point in having a car that you can't do what you want to do in it. I've been four-wheel driving since I was a kid. My whole family did it, grandparents, my parents. Four-wheel driving camping was just sort of our thing. I really started to enjoy it when my dad, who's a fabricator, started helping people build their cars, modify them, and I was always there sort of tinkering in the shed with him and really enjoyed it and thought that's really cool. I'd like to do that one day and sort of just progressed my way up to it. And Dad insisted I get a little car, so I learned how to pick lines and it'll build me up to a better driver. So we picked up a Vitara for $300. It looked all right. When we got it home, it wasn't really all right. We ended up doing a full chassis up rebuild, and that's sort of where I really started to enjoy it because Dad was letting me do stuff myself and really teaching me, and yeah, it was great. I find it a good way to work out if something's going to work. Try it. It's the best way. Try it how you want to use it. Like, go out and try it on the tracks, and if it doesn't work, bring it home and change it and try it again until it works. I started competing basically, I think it was a month after I had my Ps. One of my mates who already had his licence told me there was a four-wheel drive comp out at one of the local four-wheel drive parks. It wasn't a winch challenge, I wasn't really interested. I went out and did it and had a great time. It took me a couple of rounds until we sort of got the hang of it and got up there. I won one class, so bought lockers for my Vitara, stepped up to that class. We ended up winning that. And then after that, I thought, yeah, it's time to waste a bit of money, spend a bit of money, and up the car so we can go and do some winch challenge stuff. Winch challenge racing is basically you're on the clock as soon as you leave the gate. There'll be obstacles. You try and drive as many as you can. Some cars do, some cars don't. Then you've got a winch. Some stages you have compulsory ground anchor stages or change of direction stages where you've either got to use your ground anchor or a snatch block to change your winch rope direction. Some of the larger events have GPS stages. They're really cool. You sort of get up to higher speeds and they're for a longer DNF time. My first winch challenge I ever did, I think I took off 4th out of the gate and the first 3 cars rolled. So that was pretty scary for me. We just took our time and were smart when we put our winch. We managed to get through the stage. We weren't the fastest, but we got through. I think we got a few penalties at the first time, but yeah, some of the tracks they come up with, you look at them and you think, nah, we're not doing that. But sort of once you're in the car, you're in your zone, you've got your navigator helping you, you get through fine, and they are achievable. When we were building this car, I sort of wanted to look different from the rest. In Queensland, in the winch challenge scene, everyone sort of got a ute or a full-bodied wagon. It was a pain to make the car work around them and fit everything we wanted, but we made the car look good and fit the essentials. We've got batteries, winch. At the end of the day, it looks cool. It looks a lot different to all the other cars in Queensland, so yeah. Under the bonnet on this car, we've changed a lot from the old car. This time I put a TB48 out of a G-Unison in it, turbocharged it, and it's all wired standalone through a Hall Tech. So you basically, if you're at an event, you have a problem, you can plug in your laptop, sort it out, keep going. The cab is moved back 50 mil. We moved the motor and gearbox back 75, and the winch is in behind the cab, so mid-mounted. It gives you a way better approach, and more weight to the centre of the car means it handles a lot better. The chassis is braced front to rear, basically shocks, 2.5-inch remote resi shocks. When we were putting the new motor in the car, we went for petrol this time to get a bit more power. We then moved the engine and gearbox back 3 inches, so that allowed us to fit radiator behind the grille, intercooler behind the grille. When we were doing the back and all the bar work, there was a lot of trial and error there, trying to make things work. That doesn't look good, let's change it. But I had my dad and my best mate Alex working in close conjunction with me. I'm not the best fabricator, but they're willing to teach me and help me out, and without them I couldn't have done it. It's amazing what you can achieve when you sort of work together as a team. When you've got a full drive, people ask if it's finished. Any full drive is never going to be finished. There's always going to be something you want to do, you want to change. for the moment, I'm happy with it. I'm going to try race it as much as I can this year and next year to work out the vehicle strong points, and then we're going to change it. I don't think full driving will ever stop for me. It's something I'm going to enjoy and hopefully pass on to all my friends and family in the future. Just keep doing it because it's what I enjoy.